Alright, day 6. What are we doing here? Alright, with good luck. Probably should spend some time in the mines. So there are other things I need to do. Oh yeah, Clint's gonna give us the recipe for... the furnace. So definitely build one of those. Yeah, we'll build one of those. How much gold do I have? Probably not a lot. Okay, so yeah, only 259. I could maybe do more parsnips or something. We need 5 gold parsnips. I think we got... Did we get the basic fertilizer crafting recipe? If we did, we need to make... Okay, good. Yep, use some of our sap to make some basic fertilizer. Definitely make a scarecrow. We're probably going to have to clean up the farm a little bit to get some wood. Water our plants, obviously. Make one of these furnaces, and then with whatever time we got left, just dive as deep into the mines as we can. So, that's how we're going to roll for today. And Robin is saying 75 stones and 100 gold when you're ready for it. What is this? Oh, well, we don't... Standard farm, you don't need a well. I mean, there's a pond right there, so you don't need a well in the standard farm. More... You can slay 10 slimes. Okay, yeah, well, obviously we're going into the woods. Those are those challenges that Gil will give you rewards for. I had already mentioned the one about the insects that you kind of need. It would be a good idea to go after early on. Ah, we lost some of our wood there. You guys that's something you gotta be careful of. If you let the wood sit for too long, or anything that's like in water, you'll lose it. It's kind of an unfortunate part of the game, but thankfully, you used to lose it immediately if it dropped in the water, but in 1.6 they changed it so you have a moment to recover it. Very nice. Marnie needed an earth crystal. Alright, so we can give that to her. Marnie. There's that earth crystal. Thank you, ma'am. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Alright. She mainly sells, like, farm materials. We can't do anything with this until we build a barn, which is probably going to be 4th week of spring, if I had to guess. 3rd or 4th week. But, yeah, she sells, you know... You'd only have to go to her early, like, within the first couple weeks if you chose the new farm that has the bluegrass, and you start with a coop with 2 chickens. I can't remember exactly which farm that is. I think it's the Meadowlands farm. If you start with that one, then you have to do whatever. All right. Or Abigail. I don't know who I'm gonna romance. I may try to... Ooh, Lewis. Yeah, I can just give him a crop. He likes... You can just give him pretty much any decent crop. Ah, there's Abby. Alright, Pierre. Alright, saplings. I think the first one... We only really need the apple and the pomegranate for bundles. 20 parsnips. Yep, that's good for now. Caroline, I don't think I've met. Or she walks away from me. He must be the Harry P. Ness, the new farmer. I'm Caroline. Did we talk to everybody? Give someone a gift. I've been doing that. Fine, Caroline, you can have a daffodil. Alright, there. We met the goal. We won some friends. Probably better that I didn't, actually. Alright, so we have a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Alright, what's this reward? 9 cauliflower seeds, banger. Alright, so we could probably go back and plant those and then go back around and... Or we can just go back up and go to the mines. Haley can have a daffodil too. I'm not going to go to Marlin just yet. You know what? We could probably do a little bit of fishing. Oh, my rod. Alright. That's fine. Hopefully we find a foraged item on the way back. You know what? I'm just going to pass by the pub just in case. It's 9. I think we're going to have enough time to... I want to at least plant the parsnips. See that. I already talked to him. Yep, we can get bread. Good enough. Yeah, I need just something. Hash brown recipe. Yeah, once we unlock the kitchen, then we'll go grab all of these. But for now, I'm going to use the gold for what I need it. We'll talk to Leah because she might be the one I romance. Have we got any hearts with anybody yet? One with Marnie. It's probably because of the quest. Good enough. You know what? I'm gonna move the bed just so I can go pet the alien. Level 2 foraging. Make the charcoal kiln. Get back at it for day 7. Alright, neutral luck today. That's fine. Clear and sunny. Alright, we gotta visit the traveling cart today. It is a Sunday. Yeah, this refined quartz is... You're gonna need that. You're gonna need a ton of that for sprinklers when you're able to make them. Alright, let's plant the rest of these parsnips and cauliflower. Ah! Thanks, Mom. Appreciate the cookies. We have a bunch of fiber. I should probably save some of that. That's one thing I didn't do last time that I realized I needed later on to get the Statue of Blessings. We have 12 geodes, oh my goodness. It's almost like I should sell some of those, but we're going to break a few. We're going to break some of them open. But I think I'm going to break some, sell some. I don't really know. Tea sapling, oh boy. That's a good one for later on. Alright, good. No sign of the red cabbage, which is a good thing. Obviously don't have enough of that rare seed. But we're going to want to eventually get some of those. Treasure chest. Oh, yes, sir. Huh, that's our second one of those. Funny. Nope, I still need more. Dwarf scroll, yes sir. We've already got, that's our second one. Alright. Yeah, let's get out. Not bad. Yeah, passing out of the mines, you could actually lose some of your inventory and additional gold, but if you pass out on the farm, if you pass out, like, anywhere else, like, you know what, we could just fish here, and we'll probably end up losing some gold. Well, we might lose something in our inventory. Yeah, no, let's just be safe and go home. I can't remember. But, like, if I was just fishing, I would have just passed out. You fish right till 2 a.m. and pass out. You get additional... I probably should have just started fishing. But it was like really early on, and I've got something in my inventory that's rare that I don't want to lose. So I'm just going to bring it back here. Yeah, that guy. We didn't get any coal. Holy shit. Yeah, we got no coal at all. There's the alien. Okay. 1 week in. Alright. Sprinklers have been unlocked. We can get to level 30 and start getting some iron ore, and then we'll somewhat automate the farm until we reach level 6, but the farm's not going to be fully... It's only going to be like half automated. I'm not going to go crazy with sprinklers. Just because eventually they become a waste of resources, but like if you're aggressive enough at the game, then you'll be able to get them. And you'll be able to get enough to make sprinklers.